Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Sam and Max Season 3, The Devil's Playhouse, I believe is what it's called. Could be The Devil's Playpen. It would be nice if it actually said the name of the season, but it doesn't. Anyway, we're in Episode 1, the Penal Zone. It says that much at least. I think we might wrap it up this recording, so let's return. We've got a new area. After spending very little time in the area we are in right now, Meats of Pizzas, we found the pawn shop, so let's go there and see what we can do there. Hard Luck Pawn Shop.
Intergalactic warlord business must be in a real slump if Skunk Ape is having to hit the pawn shops.
He's tracking down magic toys, Max, and he must have found something inside if he left Gruesome there to guard the door.
Intrigue!
So this must be where the rhinoplasty toy comes from. What can we click on? We could vandalize the manhole cover. Why not?
This looks entirely too safe. I could have totally carried that heavy thing a lot farther. I just didn't feel like it. This goes deep into the fiery bowels of America's filthiest city.
You've been listening to my inner bathroom narration again.
So, I guess we could not use the future vision for a second here and see if we could just beat it without doing that, but I don't think you can get very far in the game doing that.
Would you like to know what magical surprises are in your future? My friend here is a trained psychic.
Hey, call me now for your free reading!
Beat it!
Yep. So it doesn't seem like you can do anything else. There's... You can't walk into the hole either. In case you wanted to hurt yourself. So we just have to go to the future vision. See what happens here.
Oldest trick in the book.
I guess I should reiterate that Sam and Max series are actually somewhat based on the comedy of, what is it, a TV series called Get Smart that was very popular a long time ago. Definitely go check that out if you can. Probably have to buy it on DVD or maybe find it on Hulu or Netflix or something.
Oldest trick in the book.
Alright, so we know what we need to do here. We need to get the banana pill and place it strategically. It's not quite the exact same
a banana peel
style of comedy, but it's pretty close. I really love to Get Smart. It's a shame that nobody ever really came anywhere close to mimicking it or replacing it, and then you're talking decades later. Max there just walked right over the hole with no problem. So you put that on the manhole cover.
Hey! You guys really shouldn't be literate.
Surprise!
Oldest trick in the book.
Oldest trick in the book, apparently. So let's go in the pawn shop. That certainly did turn out differently than how I thought it was going to play, but in no way was it
Paddleball toy.
Skunk Ape must have tossed it out when he realized it wasn't magical. We've got to find what store he got it from.
I knew we were gonna progress the story by putting the banana here, so I liked the surprise there that it didn't quite go as I thought it was gonna go, because I figured we'd just get him to walk over it and slip. But that is a very fine line, because you don't want me, for instance, saying, well, I've got this paddle ball now, do I use it with the shot glass? Do I use it with anything? We can't use it with any items, we know that actually, but the only way you combine items is through the crime thing.
I can make out part of the name of the store this came from, but no address.
Let's put that with this.
Success! A new destination has been revealed on your map.
So we've got a toy store. Let's just go there then. Really quickly we're running through these areas. And I imagine we'll come back and deal with them again later. The difference...
How are we ever gonna find Skunk Ape, Sam? All these streets look the same.
Shut up, Max. They're completely different streets.
It's Mole Men! General Skunkapi is sweating Mole Men!
Spoiler warning, Harry!
Sheesh! Smash your cell phones! That's how he controls you! It's Mole Men! General Skunkapi is sweating.
They don't have any cell phones.
All clues lead
Except
here,
for-
but no sign of Skunk Ape. Aha! New York's lackadaisical business hours win again. But Skunk Ape will be back any second, little buddy. We'd better be ready for him.
What are we gonna do once he shows up?
I don't know yet.
So, let's look at our items here. We know what we're going to do with this. We've used this several times already. We probably won't do anything with the gun. We don't know what we're going to do with this other than it matched with this to get us where we are. This matched with, what did that match with? Pizza Pizza and the engagement ring, maybe? Work together? No, these two work together. How did we get the Pizza Pizza? I don't remember, but overall I'm pretty sure I've interacted with all of these things, and I doubt we're gonna do anything more. Let's investigate the window.
Just think, Max. One of these innocent-looking toys may hold the key to unlocking another terrifying psychic power.
I bet it's the giraffe. I don't trust anything with a longer neck than mine.
And are we just going to use the future vision again? Oh, we have to lose the future vision at the next episode. We can't have that be the main item we're using throughout the entire
Bob's
game.
Toyses.
The extra S is for sorry about the misspelled sign.
It looks like we just have to do future vision. Let's see. There's scissors here. Window display, Sam. And nothing with the sign. Nothing with the pigeons. I kinda like the gag about how every time we look through the eyes of Max we see crazy hallucinations. But it's not super funny. It's just kinda silly, and that's about as far as you go with it. I'm glad they didn't play it up anymore. It's just there to see if you look.
Ha ha ha! So you have found me at last, freelance police. That will make everything so much easier. And you have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Ha ha ha! So you have found me at last, freelance police.
Darn it.
That will make everything so much
This is the problem with
easier.
seeing the future. You never know when it's
And
gonna
you
happen.
have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes. Yes.
So what about the rhinoplasty?
Engines to full power! Yes! Destroy the city!
Look familiar? I certainly hope that you are paying attention, my friends, because our story seems to have hurtled to its inevitable conclusion. No longer can you blindly mash buttons to unleash a torrent of irreverent banter and comic mischief. Now you are all that stands in the way of the total annihilation of the planet Earth. The villain has made his move. The players are yours to command. Only you can return General Skunkape to the Penal Zone.
So, a couple things are different here.
Take that!
For instance, Stinky is in jail and not over there.
Sam and Max, don't tell me Skunkape wants you guys to be his love slaves too.
You'd be surprised just how many fetishes there are that involve Sam and me.
What are you doing locked in here, Stinky?
I've got no idea. I assumed it was Grandpa Stinky's fault.
How is this Grandpa Stinky's fault?
He's been going on and on about Skunkape ever since he landed. That's the kind of gentleman you should get involved with. He's got a future. Ugh.
Why aren't you out there on your throne?
Yeah, isn't Skunkape your boyfriend?
You. He wishes. He is so not my type. You only have to date an evil gorilla once to learn never to make that mistake again.
Oh, we've all been there, girlfriend.
This is strange. Let's give her a cell phone
Did
first.
you lose your cell phone?
Ugh, hang on a second. I am your love monkey. Yes. Hi, Skunkape. I see you. That's very clever. He's been texting me non-stop. I tried to throw the phone away just to get away from it.
So let's continue on the cell phone path and then convince her to fall in love with him. Because we need her to be in the right position, otherwise we can't get out.
Can you call for help on your fancy futuristic phone?
I already tried that when you guys were knocked out. There's no signal off this spaceship.
I think you're being too hard on Skunkape. He's just misunderstood.
Oh yeah? Did I misunderstand this picture he sent me?
Good heavens!
I think I should put on some clothes now.
Skunkape's got a lot of good points, too.
Name one.
He's got a spaceship.
He's got his own spaceship.
I noticed. That may impress you boys, but...
And the keys to your cage, so he could let you out.
But then she wouldn't be able to talk to us anymore.
Yoo-hoo! General
She just
Skunkape.
doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
We're all set, Max. Now we've just got to get out of this cage so we can wrap this case up once and for all.
Die, Earthlings! Die! Full power
Let's
to
see.
right
We
mandible!
can't talk.
Yes.
We can't talk to them. And we've lost the item. So now we need to just teleport.
Die, Earthlings!
And this is weird
Die!
because we could just
Full
leave.
power to right...
We can't leave the spaceship now. There's still so much ape thwarting to do.
Are you sure?
We can't leave the spaceship now. There's still so much ape thwarting to do. We can't leave the spaceship now. There's still so much ape thwarting to do.
So we'll try them
We
all.
can't leave the spaceship now. There's still so much ape thwarting to do.
So things are slightly different. But the rhinoplasty toy was not here.
Well done, freelance police. Now, you must place the homing beacon on Skunkape's back to trap him in the Penal Zone.
We're on it.
Now light up those toys. The hell?
Looking for these.
Uh-oh.
Your future viewer has proven to be most enlightening. Here, use it to witness how I am going to destroy you.
So, what was our plan B again?
I believe you planned to turn on the dimensional destabilizer, yes? Luckily, I have my own.
But I've still got the homing beacon.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. So now we're trapped in the penal zone.
Can you believe that guy? Skunk Ape knew what we were going to do the whole time. He just wanted to rub our noses in the penal zone, so to speak.
I don't like being in the penal zone, Sam.
You're not supposed to, Max. It's a horrible plane of non-existence forever trapped between reality and unreality.
Yeah, that and also that beeping noise is really getting on my nerves.
Turn around, Max. Skunk Ape strapped an antimatter bomb on your back while we were out cold. Get rid of it.
Jeez, what a jerk.
We gotta get out of here, Max. Pronto.
Is that thing really gonna keep on counting down?
If I know my high-tech futuristic explosive devices, this is an antimatter bomb that will destroy the entire penal zone and anyone inside it. And it's gonna go off at any second.
Really, Sam? Any second?
Well, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still best not to dawdle.
Whee!
So I'm really glad we didn't end up just playing that scene all the way through a second time. That would have been rather annoying. Doesn't look like you can walk in these clouds or anything. So what items do we have? We have the paddle ball, the homing device, the other items. We don't have our gun, which is kind of odd. And we have this. Where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Here it is. Can't look at that. Can't look at that. No future vision for us. Well, geez, is it just as simple as calling Stinky Cell?
Gotcha!
Welcome back, sirs.
What just happened?
I detected a spike in antimatter radiation, so I locked onto the signal from your homing beacon and reversed the polarity of the dimensional stabilization field to intercept...
Yeah. Just tell us how we can get back at Skunk Ape for crimes against the freelance police and humanity.
I say let's cover him in candy bar wrappers and feed him to starving raccoons.
You failed to trap him in the penal zone?
I wouldn't say failed exactly. Maybe underperformed.
And we blew up the penal zone with an antimatter bomb.
Oh dear.
How can I help, Sam and Max?
Dr. Mama Bosco has been granted the fullest security clearance possible for a dead citizen, Mr. President.
Well, let's see. What can we do about Skunk Ape?
How are we going to stop Skunk Ape now?
With the penal zone destroyed, we have no way to return him to prison.
Unless you could make another penal zone somewhere else.
I smell a convoluted plan coming on.
With a side order of hand-waving technical nonsense. Extra crispy.
Before I made the destabilizer, I was working on a dimensional rift generator. It doesn't open a gateway to another dimension, it actually creates another dimension. Only problem is, you'll have to find a nexus of ley lines somewhere for it to work. A place where the border between reality and nonsense has broken down.
There happens to be one of those in the city, ma'am. It's at 1313 Straight Street.
That address sounds familiar.
That's our building. So you're suggesting we trap Skunk Ape in our own building?
Well, kind of. You'd actually be turning your building into an alternate dimension, so it won't really exist anymore.
I'm afraid it's the only way, sirs.
Yeah, on the plus side, if it doesn't exist, think of how much money we'll save on rent.
We don't pay rent, Max.
So this seems like a convenient excuse for them to get rid of the office, which we've seen too much of in the previous 2 seasons.
Can't we just use that destabilizer thing to open up another gateway?
Not now that the penal zone has been destroyed. You'll have to use Mama Bosco's rift generator to create a new penal zone.
How does this rift generator work?
You just plug it in and press the pedal. After that, it works just like the destabilizer. If Skunkape is wearing that homing beacon, he'll get pulled into the new dimension. The trick is finding enough power for it.
Do you have any more of those power cores lying around?
No, I never did get that back. But even so, it would have taken 100 of those things to give enough power to a dimensional rift generator. It's over there, with the other inventions that are a deadly radiation hazard.
Interesting.
See you on the other side, Dr. Mama Bosco.
So we can take the rift generator.
We'll be careful with your rift generator, Mama Bosco.
Just make sure you don't turn it on until you've got that homing beacon on General Skunkapi.
So we're back to where we started. Pretty much. Like, if we try to use this with the power outlet.
Can't we just plug in this dimensional doohickey here?
That dimensional rift generator will take a lot more power than I've got.
Plus, it'll blow a fuse if the toaster oven is running.
You'll need to use it at a place where the border between reality and nonsense is already weakened, sirs.
So if we had a really long extension cord, we could throw it down here at the moment. That would make sense. I don't know why we're specifically walking out of this area. I guess just to make sure nothing's changed. So let's check out the DeSoto and see if we're limited where we can go.
Sorry, we're not driving anywhere with that space gorilla on the loose.
You should just teleport there if you're in such a dang hurry to get yourself killed.
So we can't use the car and computer anymore, can't use the car anymore, let's just teleport ourselves this way. Where are we going? I suppose Sybil's would be the closest one.
What do we do now, Sam?
I don't know. The power's out in the whole building.
So the power's out in the whole building. Let's walk over here.
There they are! I don't know how you escaped the penal zone, Sam and Max, but you will never escape my disintegrator eyes.
Alright. Apparently we're trying to break things here, maybe? So that moves Sybil's stuff there. How about over here? There you go. Well, that's what we're trying to destroy. How about the items over here? You want to destroy these? Do a little cleanup of the area? How about this? You want to hit that? Just totally trying to destroy everything. Okay, we'll get the news things and that'll be it, I think. Yeah, it looks like everything you could do. So let's hop down this hole. So we can get over there now. We just need the power cord first. We still have no reason why we'd put our hands in the pudding head Lincoln.
Even though he can't think, has no arms, and is made of pudding, there's something about Puddinhead Lincoln that'd get my vote.
Don't vote for Puddinhead. He's soft on crime. Get it? Soft?
Alright, so let's run up here, run in the office, see. What we'll probably find in the office is an extension cord. Almost guess certain. Unless there's something else that we'll find that works just as well. In comparison to the driving minigame, at least this is slightly different.
Power's out in the whole building.
Yeah, the power's out in the whole building. Why do we care?
Nothing interesting in there.
Interesting. Okay. So you can see how it feels like the entire design of this area was simply designed for this minigame here. I mean, it seems like 100% this whole section was designed, influenced severely the design of the rest of it. Now let's go ahead and just teleport to Sybil's. Apparently that's our next move. And that kind of stinks. If not completely stinks. I mean, that in the entire game up to this point.
I was hoping we'd teleport under an immovable pile of rubble and debris. Trapped for weeks, we'd be forced to resort to cannibalism just to survive.
You keep coming up with creepy disaster scenarios that always end up with you eating me, Max. It's getting annoying.
If you don't like it, then stop looking so damn tasty.
Let's try the.
It's a good thing Sybil packed all her junk into these boxes for safekeeping. I've got to get this homing beacon onto General Skunky before we get accidentally incarcerated again.
I'm noticing that there is quite a delay when loading these cutscenes. Well, this is unexpected.
You guys keep it down. We're trying to save the planet here.
Intruders! They've come to defile the toy box!
Kill them! No, wait, brother. Look! It is the dog and rabbit!
Just as prophesied on Tablet 8, verse 32.
Excuse me. I'm pretty sure you mean Tablet 6, verse 24.
Heretic!
Looks like another in a long line of wacky cults, Max.
We're in so many prophecies, we should start charging royalties.
You try and entertain the other wingnuts while I find a way to power this thing up.
So let's keep on running here. Normally I'd end the episode right now, but the truth is this is probably only going to take like a couple minutes. Pick up cable.
The workers left some of the cable exposed when they were busy not fixing the power in this dump.
And then plug cable into Max. Plug cable into toy box.
It's worth a shot. Hey Max, want to come here and ground me?
You're pushing 40 in dog years, you're not a very good detective, and it looks like you've put on weight.
Thanks, that should do it. That's the most evil-looking toy chest I've ever seen. No doubt it'd unleash all kinds of horrors if we ever opened it.
I'll get a crowbar!
And I'll scrounge up some blasting caps.
No! You mustn't open it! That would give General Skunkabe unimaginable power to destroy us all.
They're right, pal. We'd better get rid of Skunk Ape first.
Boiler controls.
Turn that off!
Turn that up.
You're killing us here.
Well, at least the boiler still works.
Doesn't seem like there's an outlet.
Whee!
So we've got strange mole men that we're not even really talking to. We've sweated them. Let's go ahead and just plug the device in, I suppose. Plug it in.
That should be enough power. Now to turn it on.
Well, the problem with that is we need to travel to
Teleportation.
with Sybil's phone, I guess. Stinky Cell, not Sybil's phone. So we try to put the homing beacon back on.
Did you see that, my queen? Not only did I defeat Sam and Max, but I took care of the penal zone in one stroke.
Unfortunate word choice.
Sam and Max, you survived! Have you returned with a, how do I put this tactfully, better thought out plan to stop Skunkabe?
Our last plan would have worked fine if he hadn't changed the future.
Yeah! How do I put this tactfully? Bite me.
You need to get your personal belongings. Let me see if I can... Oh, that hurts. Does everyone else taste butterscotch?
Thanks, Brain. Now we just need a way to get this homing beacon on Skunk Ape's back without his noticing.
I can't remember the name of my elementary school.
Skunk Ape.
How are we supposed to stop Skunk Ape now?
I don't know. Something about a homing beacon, wasn't it?
Are you okay, Brain?
You're looking a little green, even for you.
The stress of powering the higher functions of this ship is proving most detergent. Plus, I think this broth is starting to go bad.
Keep it together, Brain.
Okay, bye now, Grandma.
So we couldn't stay up in that area. That was just a quick cutscene in which we could ask a couple of questions. Here. This.
Take that!
I'd better keep this. It could be an important clue in our case.
No, didn't mean to use the paddle ball. Use the homing thing on Skunk Ape.
What? Don't you have planets to blow up or something?
Thanks, Stinky. Hey, Brain, can you give us a hand here?
Maybe cause a subtle yet stylish distraction?
I grow weak jamming tracks, and I fear my time in this wharf is drawing to a close. But if I can prevent but one villain from massaging another appointment book, my sacrifice is but a small, small bacon belt to pay.
Right, could you hurry it up?
Max, show some respect for this noble creature's sacrifice. Could you hurry it up, please?
Donut button, Sam and Max. Donut button till we meet again in the plaid.
Emergency. Engine failure. Emergency.
No! Not in my moment of triumph! Sam and Max must somehow be responsible for this. I must find them and destroy them!
That's it, little buddy. Let's go.
Full power to right mandible! Yes!
So now we just need to teleport to Sybil's. And I guess since we've got a couple extra minutes, we can spend the time right and talk to the mole men before we activate the dimensional rift generator.
Before, it sounded like you were expecting to see Max and me.
Yes, you're coming with foretold in the sacred tablets and scrolls.
And yea, the devil bunny, knowing not his true purpose, would unlock the mysteries of the toy box.
Hey, Sam, it likes me. You know what that means, Obadiah? It's time for the apocalypse!
Yay.
What's that toy box got to do with Max?
He must be blessed with the gift. It will bestow great power to the one who can use its contents.
Oh, and don't forget about the apocalypse!
You guys seem awfully chipper about the end times.
It's just nice to be proven right for once.
Yeah, suck on that, Barry Diggory. Who's wearing a stupid-looking robe now?
What's with the creepy toy box?
It is everything and nothing. The power infinite.
Oh, well that makes sense.
We have guarded and worshipped it from behind the shadowy veil of faith for generations.
We love the box so much, we've prepared a song about it. We love the toy box, 'cause it's really great.
Man, the musical numbers have really gone downhill since we've been on break.
Some of us had grown to believe it was just an allegory. I'm looking at you, Jebediah.
But the veil has been lifted! There it is, before us, just as the tablets foretold!
What's inside that toy box anyway?
No one knows. No one has seen it for thousands of years.
There are those who believe it contains toys.
Oh, right, like the creator of all things is really some fanciful box in the sky filled with magical toys. You'll have to excuse Obadiah. He's a fundamentalist.
Who are you guys?
We are the Boxists, the last keepers of the true way.
Well, our brothers have succumbed to the siren song of secular America with its basalt-rich tunnels and specialty coffees. Only we remain to act as guardians of the box.
Is there anything in your scriptures about how we can defeat Skunk Ape?
Just that the box will show you the way.
And then the devil bunny and his chubby sidekick...
Hey!
broke down the wall and slew the betrayer of mole men.
So that's enough conversation there.
Amen!
So I think we just need to come over here and activate this device, and that's gonna be it. I think we were powering the outlet
Well
through the
played,
box.
Sam and Max. But once again, I am too strong, and you have only seconds before... Wait, it can't be. The Devil's Toy Box?
Devil's Toy Box? That's right, Jack, and it's ours.
Yeah, go find your own toys.
Perfect. You have led me right to the greatest prize of all. Soon your bothersome dimensional rift will close, and I will take the toy box and the one who can control it. Yes.
Think of something quick, Sam. I don't like the way he's undressing me with his eyes.
Standard response?
As soon as this case is over, I'm getting a gun with more gorilla stopping power.
What can we do? What are we gonna do? Let's talk to him?
Give up, Skunk Ape. You're under arrest.
Under arrest by an Earth dog and his pitiful inventions? I have more strength in one hand than in all the inventions of your planet's greatest scientists.
What can we do?
Future vision.
Future vision, I suppose? We'll just see what we're supposed to do.
Keep away from the big monkey.
Turn that off! You're killing us here! Sam, what are they looking at?
So... let's come over here and turn up the boiler. Make him sweat.
It's hard to believe that good old Steamy has been sporadically keeping our building warm for almost a century.
It's even harder to believe that you've given it a cutesy nickname.
So, turn it up.
Turn it off!
Turn it out! We live in cool, dark places!
And then... the mysterious chest.
That's the most evil-looking toy chest I've ever seen. No doubt it'd unleash all kinds of horrors if we ever opened it.
I'll get a crowbar!
And I'll scrounge up some blasting caps.
No! You mustn't open it!
That would give General Skunkape unimaginable power to destroy us all!
They're right.
I love how they're
We
sweating.
better get rid of Skunk Ape first.
What else do we have? Paddle ball with Skunkape.
Pretty sloppy of you to miss this toy, Skunk Ape. It's the best one yet.
Nonsense. It's worthless.
Are you kidding me? It's just dripping with psychic power. Right, Max?
Huh? Oh, right. That one gives me the power to, automatically calculate the proper tip at restaurants.
Nice one, Bonehead.
It's a very practical power, Sam. It can't all be showstoppers.
Give it to me. Now!
Keep away from the big monkey.
No fair! Give it!
Got him.
And so our heroes save the world once again. Our villain undone by his own greed. It would seem a fitting conclusion. But this is not the end. Oh no, but merely a beginning. The overture, if you will, of a 5-part symphony of mayhem that will blow your ever-loving mind. What is this mysterious toy box with its bizarre connection to Max? Is General Skunkape truly defeated? Will Sam ever find true love? Will Max be able to control his emerging powers? Or are his ominous visions of the future a sign of tragedy to come? I'll see you in the coming chapters to answer all of these questions and more. But for now, I leave you with this chilling conclusion.
Ouch! Sucked right through 3 floors and a septic tank.
There goes our security deposit.
I wonder if our building is zoned to act as an interdimensional prison.
Sam, what are they looking at?
Holy heaping helpings of Herodotus on base with Marshall stacks and a wah-wah pedal.
Is that us?
Sam and Max will return in episode 2, The Tomb of Summon Mac. And then the audio just cuts out real fast and we go to the credits. So, big changes here. Really, really big changes from season 1 and season 2. We didn't really ever get super stuck, but it would have been really, really hard to get stuck with that future vision, pointing us directly to what we needed to do. Although, then we've got this problem. If we go the next 4 chapters and have future vision and have to actually use it heavily, we're going to be pretty much just taking a cakewalk through all of these episodes, which isn't that bad really, because we've consistently had problems with season 1 and season 2 being too complicated. The 3D environment seems like it was added specifically so the ship could shoot at us in a mini game, and that was a real bad choice. Real bad choice there. I want a 2.5D environment where you stay closer to the streets. There's no walking forward, no walking back. The controls for this new system are not very good at all. I totally see that they were trying to make it compatible for consoles so you can play with a controller, but when you look at the settings and the way the buttons are laid out and the way everything is just set, it doesn't work. Even the standard point-and-click adventure games, they're saying thanks to you, yes you there. Even the standard point-and-click adventure where you click to walk somewhere doesn't work in this game, which is amazing that they made that change. The story here is kind of strange. We started with a flash forward, then we did a flashback, and well, we did a flash forward, went to the present, we did a flashback, and that's just like joke writing there. It really is the type of joke only somebody who understands video game and story writing would even understand or get, and just ended up with a strange story. I'm hoping we don't see Skunk Ape for the entire 5 episodes, but also on top of that, even if we did have him for all 5 episodes, I would much rather that than us to run into the Wizards who were prominent in both season 1 and season 2, or Brady Culture, or any of the other characters that we've seen. They can make little bit appearances and that would be fine, but I don't want them showing up as the bad guys again. I don't want them taking a big issue here. The real question is going to be episode 2. We're going to have to find out whether we're going to quickly probably find out whether episode 2 is going to be very similar to episode 1, where we're going to the same areas, we're doing just about the same things. We didn't really have a situation like Bosco's where you had to give Bosco a certain number of money to get that one item you needed. In fact, items that we got were used in a pretty different way, with the combination of the Crimetron and all of that. So we're just going to see in episode 2 how much gets reused and how much is new content, and that will be the question going forward. Anyways, that's going to be it for episode 1. Pretty good so far, although with a few issues. The story seems a little weird for Sam and Max, and the interface and interaction seems a little weird. Particularly the ability to teleport everywhere right off the bat and to see the future right off the bat, which are 2 huge issues. We'll save our full evaluation of the entire season till the end. So that's going to be it. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right, there's a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.